A quarter century ago, Farm Aid began with an all-star concert to raise money for struggling local farmers. Tomorrow night in Milwaukee marks the 25th Farm Aid concert. And Willie Nelson, the man who started it all, has taken the stage every single year. He sat down exclusively on his tour bus with CBS News correspondent Betty Nguyen, and he gave you the full scope. Boy,
yes, he did.
What an amazing...
Can you believe it's been 25 years? It's just hard to believe it's been that long. But, you know, the problem is still out there. An alarming number of family farmers are being driven out of business. So in an effort to stop that trend, Willie Nelson and his friends keep taking the stage, raising money and awareness. I caught up with the singer on his way to this year's Farm Aid. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you. Country music legend Willie Nelson is most at home on the road. In the course of a 50-year career, that road has taken him past countless farms and fields. And in 1985, as Nelson toured America's heartland, he saw heartbreak.
They've watched their families sweat blood and tears out on the farm and die out there trying to save their own family farms.
Large factory farms were taking away the livelihoods of small farmers. Many could no longer afford to stay on their land. Willie Nelson, who grew up on a farm, took action. Called your friends.
Called Neil Young, called John Mellencamp.
And within just 6 weeks, Farm Aid was born. 80,000 people packed a football stadium in Champaign, Illinois, for a 12-hour show featuring some of the biggest names you'll ever see on one stage. A mixture of music and message.
It's all going for the best of causes, to save the family farm.
The event was a huge success, raising $10 million for the cause. But 25 years later, family farmers are still struggling. Do you think Americans get how difficult it is for the small farmer these days?
Not at all.
Skip Connett and his wife Erin Flynn operate a small organic farm in Austin, Texas, where they grow a wide variety of vegetables and raise livestock. They nearly lost everything during the prolonged Texas drought earlier this decade.
You're not just worried about the farm, you're worried about your livelihood. You're worried about paying the bills.
How close did you come to not being able to pay those bills?
No, we were there.
Well, our water bill went from about $200–300 a month to about $1,000 a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Desperate for help, every door they tried to open slammed shut, except for one.
Farm Aid was the only group that helped us.
What did that do for you?
Oh, it transformed us, you know, it gave us hope because it made us feel like someone knew that we were suffering and they cared.
Today, their farm is thriving and a model for sustainable agriculture.
Piggy, 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 piggy.
Skip and Erin say the Farm Aid donation certainly helped pay the bills, but they also got something far more valuable than money.
We thought, wow, there's actually someone there who cares about small farmers.
They realize that somebody is helping and somebody's at least thinking about them.
It has to have a bit of a psychological effect and provide, I guess, if anything, a sense of hope to these farmers out there.
If we did nothing but give them hope, well, then that's worthwhile.
Today, at age 77, Willie Nelson still has that spring in his step and fire in his belly. And when small farmers like Skip and Erin get in trouble, he questions who else will answer those calls for help.
Why is our government not doing it? Why do they leave it to old Willie and the boys out there for 25 years to do it?
So how long is old Willie and the boys going to keep doing this?
As long as we have to.
Yep, he will be there. So in addition to Willie, this year's Farm Aid lineup, and mind you, they all work for free, includes John Mellencamp, Neil Young, the Dave Matthews Band, and Kenny Chesney. The previous 24 concerts have raised more than $37 million to help family farmers. That's a whole lot of money, a whole lot of good.
It's an incredible organization. For a lot of people, though, they love the idea of buying local, of supporting these farmers,
Right.
But it can be tough because especially in this tough economic climate, sometimes those goods are more expensive.
Yes, they are. And the family farmers will admit to that. There's no doubt it's going to cost you a little bit more. But here's the difference. When you have a mega farm that, say, has produce like this that we're looking at here, they're going to pick this early. So that's going to be shipped hundreds of miles away. And so you're not going to get produce that is as ripe or, say, as flavorful as you would if someone, a farmer, a family farmer, picked this out of their farm in the morning and perhaps got it to your table by the end of the day.
And that's why they're pushing too for more local farmers markets, which is great.
Organic
Betty,
too.
great story. Thanks
Well,
for
thank you. Really was fun.
I can imagine. To find out more about Farm Aid and about tomorrow's concert, just log on to our website at earlyshow.cbsnews.com.